We're going to talk about cholesterol today. And lots of people is suffering from high cholesterol. And lots of food have cholesterol. You know, corn oil, vegetable oil, because they make them so heated. Saturated fats, trans fat, margarine, full of cholesterol. Eggs, cheese, processed foods, they're full of cholesterol. But your liver produces cholesterol 24/7. This organ, right here, I'm going to always say, anytime I'm doing a video, I'm going to always keep this chat over here. See this, you see this organ here? This organ here, right here, have over 500 functions. And it makes cholesterol 24/7. And cholesterol is manufactured your sex hormones. It also helps to produce your DHEA, vitamin D, and your cell membranes, and it protects the body from stress. And if you're lacking in cholesterol, your stress level will go high. You get mental disorders also. If you are deficient in copper, because lots of people are deficient in copper, don't forget, you already know that. Copper, if you're deficient in copper, that mineral, your cholesterol goes high. That's one symptom of deficiency of copper. And if you don't have zinc with copper, you can't utilize them because they work together. So copper and zinc work together, but lots of people is deficient in copper and they get a few symptoms. Palpitation of the heart. The hearts are beating fast. Sometimes that's a deficiency of copper. Or the cholesterol goes high. Or they start to have mental problems. That's a deficiency of copper. So copper is very significant in keeping cholesterol on a level, right? Wonderful. Now, they say they have different types of cholesterol. You have HDL, it's called high density lipoprotein, and you have LDL. And the HDL, they say, is the good cholesterol that takes away fat from the arteries and sends it to the liver to be excreted. And the LDL is the bad cholesterol that sends fat into the arteries and clog it up. You get heart troubles, or you have trouble, you get what we call arteriosclerosis, or what we call a stroke. HDL, they say, for men is 40 to 60 milligram per deciliter. And for women, 50 to 60, that's the good cholesterol, right? And then they have another one called VLDL, very low density lipoprotein, and then they have the overall cholesterol, and they have triglycerides. So when the doctor do what you call a lipid test for you, he's looking for all these fats in the body. And if you have a low level of HDL, which is the good cholesterol, you are at risk of getting a heart attack. If you have a high level of the bad cholesterol, so-called bad cholesterol, they call it now LDL, then they say you're at risk of getting not even a stroke, but a heart attack also. But they don't tell you that all them cholesterol drugs they give you lots of side effects. They don't fix you. You understand? And if your liver have this organ here, come back again. People have to learn these things now. If this organ, which have over 500 functions, if this organ have to leave some of the wrong things that you are doing to this organ, and this organ have to go and do something else that you're doing bad to this organ will leave your cholesterol, and your cholesterol going to go high because this organ trying to compensate for the bad things that you're doing to it. So eventually it leaves cholesterol and your cholesterol goes high because your liver is very significant in keeping your cholesterol levels at a level. That's number one. Number two, they don't tell you that cholesterol do not harm you unless it oxidizes. And they don't tell you that if you have a certain amount of acid in the blood, your cholesterol, your liver, will produce an excessive amount of cholesterol to do what? To prevent the acid from boring into your arteries, because acid is a dangerous substance. And if you have acidosis and your liver sees that acid is trying to get into your arteries, your liver starts producing cholesterol at an alarming rate to protect your walls from being damaged by the acid. Plus, your body in its wisdom start to pull out calcium and magnesium from your bones to do what? To buffer the acid, because calcium and magnesium are what we call buffering agents. They don't tell you that. See? So if you have living in an acid system, your body is very acidic, and your cholesterol is high, they give you Lipitor, Crestor, and then what they do, they might drop your cholesterol, but they don't fix your troubles, because your liver is producing so much of it, because you're living in an acid terrain. So your liver is protecting your cholesterol is protecting your arteries from being damaged by the acid in your blood. See? All right. Secondly, if you have a cholesterol level of 250, I don't treat you. 300 is high, but the doctor will tell you, if you have a cholesterol level of 205, 210, they say, oh, that's high, put you on some drugs. You're not supposed to go on drugs. That's why we have antioxidants. Because if your cholesterol is 250 and you are eating a good green diet and you have something of good fats in your diet, your cholesterol will never harm you. Cholesterol only harms you now when it oxidizes. Meaning that if you cut an apple in half and you leave the apple outside, the apple turns brown. That's oxidation. If rain falls on any metal, after a couple of days, the metal becomes rusty. That's oxidation. See? Cholesterol only harm you when it becomes like that. So if you have a high cholesterol level of 250, 260, and you're eating walnuts, almonds, beta carotene from all these carrots, you're eating garlic, you're taking lecithin, your cholesterol will never harm you, because the antioxidants, any doctor will tell you that, who's smart will tell you that an antioxidant prevents oxidation of the cholesterol. Let's look at a few of them. No flush niacin, lecithin, and there's a company called Lab that makes a wonderful product called Cholesterol Success. Drop your cholesterol by 15%. Yeah, take no cholesterol drugs. Vitamin C, beta carotene. And you see the one at the bottom here? Panthenine, the one of the best formula to drop your cholesterol levels. Come from the pantothenic acid, B5. But it drop your cholesterol level pretty fast. And you don't need no drugs, and you don't need to be fooled by people telling you that you need drugs to drop your cholesterol. All the things are from the nature. So if you keep this organ here healthy, and you have a high fiber that peas and beans, pinto bean, lentil peas, they all help to keep your cholesterol levels at a normal rate. Greens, you don't need no drugs to drop your cholesterol. And once you have your liver working well, and you have your liver doing the right job, because a lot of people have lazy livers, you will never ever get a high cholesterol level. It will stay normal. And then you will be able to keep your cholesterol level at a normal level, and you'll be okay. And always give God the glory. Next week, Tuesday, we're going to have another video of Mr. Chalky Benton, who have cancer, treated his cancer with natural treatment. Have a blessed day and give God the glory every time. Blessed love.